Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare Schd with VOO. I'm going to focus on performance of both of these ETFs, dividend yield history, expense ratio, then also we'll look on holdings, how much they're overlapping, so you will know it all. Now, if you want to learn how you can make more money with ETFs, there is a course down below in the description. You can check it out, and I'm really excited if you would try it and see if it's actually worth it for you. Now, also, if you know any other ETFs that can be beneficial on your journey and you want me to compare them, I'll be really happy to do that. Now, without further ado, let's start. Here we are, VOO Schd. What we can find, Schd got higher expense ratio, different issuer, and then assets under management much lower, and also average daily volume much lower. You can clearly see that expense ratio, if you would invest $10,000, you would pay $6. In VOO, it's $3. Assets under management are much higher in VOO. And then you see also different underlying index, SP 500 versus Dow Jones US Dividend 100 index. Number of holdings, 500 to 100. Now, when you go further, I'm going to check the performance in a minute. I want to show you the sectors, and then I'm going to show you the fund overlap. You can clearly see that you see the technology 35% in VOO and technology only 19 in Schd. Financials 21 comparing to 13. They are focusing on completely different companies. Schd is not focusing primarily on growth of the market. It's a lot about dividends. You're getting no exposure to small mid companies, large high growth companies that don't pay a dividend, Tesla, Amazon, Google. That's something that you're actually focusing on with VOO. That's a big difference right there. Now, when you look on the holdings, you see that VOO, you see Apple, Microsoft Corporation, Amazon, Meta Platforms, Alphabet, Google companies, Schd, Broadcom, Home Depot, Pfizer, BlackRock, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola company. A lot of them, right? So these are the big differences here. Now, when you look on the fund overlap, look at this. 56% of Schd 102 holdings are also in VOO. 56% of everything in Schd you would find in VOO. On the other hand, only 11% of VOO 514 holdings you would find in Schd. So also even the overlap is not huge here. Now, when we look on what they're actually overlapping in, Home Depot, Pfizer, PepsiCo, Cisco Systems, Verizon Communication, Coca-Cola, Broadcom, Texas Instruments, BlackRock. And then they have like a lot of, but the percentage is so low. Now, as you can see, as I mentioned, VOO focusing on the big technology companies like Apple, Microsoft Corporation, Google companies, Alphabet, Tesla, Nvidia, and many others. Now, let me do the backtest and let me show you. So what we did. We started investing 2010, and here right now include period, current month. We're not going to do that. Initial amount $10,000, and we are going to do the cash flow of contribute fixed amount $300 monthly. Okay, and then Schd and VOO comparison, and we are going to display also the income, analyze portfolios, and we are going to reinvest. You can clearly see that VOO made $10,000 more comparing to Schd. So December 31, 2011. And you can see clearly that it was overperforming. And when we look here on the performance here, it was many times it was really close. Right? 2020 was good growth, also 2019. Now, when you check here, look at this. And this is really interesting. You will like this. This is a dividend portfolio income. All dividends and distributions were reinvested. And you see portfolio income right here. How much we would make. That yes, with the portfolio one you would make much more. And if you like dividends. So I don't know what the future will bring, but the growth here in like 2021, when you look on the dividends, is pretty good. It's really good. So Yeah, and it was really close this month. I mean this year. And then also 2020, 3,000 to 1,500. It's also like really good numbers. And so that's pretty much it. Now, to summarize this whole video, or like to understand it better, I want to also show the dividend yield history. So I'm going to write here VOO. And when I'm going to scroll down below, you can clearly see as even the dividend yield history was much better with Schd comparing to the VOO. Now, summarization. So we can clearly see that the expense ratio is better with VOO. There is a higher assets under management. Average daily volume is also higher. So VOO is cheaper and more assets under management, higher average daily volume. When you look on the performance and backtest, you can clearly see that VOO outperformed. And when we look on the technology stocks and how well they are performing, we can maybe see that, okay, that we don't know what the future will bring, of course. But yeah, Apple stock, Microsoft, the growth is really good. So 346 and yeah. So now the question is which one you like more, and let me down below in the comments. You can check the course down below in the description, and also if you want to buy ETFs, the platform is good for finance. And you see, if you like technology stocks, VOO is a good choice. It's a good option to invest long term. I really believe in that. With a low expense ratio. But it's all-time high, I completely agree. It's all depends if you want to focus on dividends or if you want to focus on the growth of the market. It's like up to you. But yeah, I'll be really curious, what are your thoughts on VOO and Schd? I like personally VOO more. Even when the dividends are lower, I really like those companies with Google, with Nvidia and others, with Amazon. And yeah, I'm the technology guy, so I invest into things that I like and that I believe in. And when I don't like I don't like utilities ETFs. I don't like utilities stocks or industrial stocks. It doesn't say anything to me, so I don't invest into that. With CRM, with project management, with crypto, that's what I like. So that's what I do. And also, that's my way, right? So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you're going to have a great day. And see ya. Goodbye.